What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 ways in which you can find a mentor and really how to look for them, how to become one, and how to keep them. Now, this is something that I keep really dear to myself, specifically due to the fact I'm somebody that gets sick when it comes to either leadership or financial aspect of things. People usually ask me like, hey, how do you do this? Or people ask me to actually become their mentor. This is some kind of the pros and cons and some way of which kind of clicks you that people approach you a certain way and ask you like, hey, I want you to become a mentor. What does it mean to really ask that question, and ultimately like, hey, what is it that people look for when it comes to becoming your mentor? So this is something I have done quite a bit of research on, whether it is with other YouTube channel or whether it's just with blogs that I've been looking and stuff like that, and pretty much everyone says the same exact thing. So today I broke the 5 top ways in which whenever it comes down to you finding a mentor, these are 5 things that you need to work on in order for you to have a successful mentor, and ultimately making sure that you keep him in order for him to not just to walk out on you and kind of just give up on you, really. So number 1, get started. Now, what do I mean by get started? That means simple as pretty much what it states. You need to get started today, not wait until you find a mentor in order for you to get started. So in other words, you need to start whatever it is that you're trying to get a mentor for, whether it is in a specific niche like drop shipping. You need to get started in that specific venture. Watch YouTube videos, watch all the things on how to get started, and then you jump the ropes and ultimately just start getting those footsteps in. Because if you don't and you just ask for help right off the bat, the mentor or whoever you're asking help may not know exactly what you need because you're not very specific with your questions. So this is really where it's the number 1 thing. You need to get started in order for anybody to be able to help you. Help yourself so we can help you. Number 2, ask proper and well-guided questions. Now, this is something that is very vague in a way, but in a sense, it's do research. So if this is a specific thing that you are attracted to, like for example leadership, this is something that I get approached quite a bit by my Marines, like, hey, I want to become a better leader, or hey, I want to become do this and do that. A lot of times I kind of tell them like, hey, you're XYZ rank, you just came into the service. The number 1 rule is you need to learn the first step, learn how to follow. So pretty much do research specifically like how to become a better leader. Learn to follow is the number 1 step. So if you don't even know the first step in order for you to become a better leader, then you're already failing yourself, and not only that, you're failing me as being your mentor in general. So you need to very much understand that you need to ask proper questions, do the proper research before you approach anyone and ask for any sort of assistance, because not only it becomes irritating in a way, specifically because you keep asking the same question over and over and over, but it's also the aspect gets repetitive, guys. Number 3, don't ask someone to just be your mentor. So this is something that I've seen quite a bit in a lot of YouTube channels and really other YouTube videos about people, how to become a mentor and really how to find a mentor. The number 1 question that you should never ask is, hey, can you become a mentor? Because mentors in general usually find you. You don't need to look for them. They will find you. The reason why I'm saying is that they will find you is because people always want to help one another, specifically when you attract success and you already have a certain success in your life. It gets to the point at which success only brings in so much joy. Then the next aspect of things that you really start to feel joy is really by helping others, because the more you help others, the more joy you have, and really how you become more happy down the road. That's why I make YouTube videos and ultimately teaching you guys as much as I can, is because this brings me joy as much as I teach you guys. So really, don't ask people, hey, can you become a mentor? But rather start from the scratch, start your own adventure, really start making some mistakes, because you have to make mistakes in order for you to really learn. Yes, you can ask for assistance on how to overcome those mistakes, but you have to understand that really there's certain things that you don't just jump from step 1 to 10. You have to take the 1 through 10 first. You can't just jump a big gap just by asking for help right off the back, because people might help you right off the back, but eventually they're going to get irritated and they're just going to walk out of your business in general. So be smart. Ask for help whenever times comes that you're really getting into a threshold that you cannot overcome whatsoever, whatever you do. And half the time when you get to that point, you're going to find a mentor, because the mentor will approach you and be like, hey, I see you getting to this situation, you made XYZ money, or you have achieved XYZ success in this aspect of things. Let me guide you, let me give you the tools in order for you to become successful. And this is really where it comes down to. You need to get to wherever you're supposed to, and then eventually someone will approach you. Now, I'm not saying don't ask for help, because you should be asking for help. You got Google, you got YouTube. You should ask people who are in similar situation as you. But when it comes to finding somebody that is already successful and already made it quite a bit of far, they're gonna look at you and kind of look at you like, hey, is he even trying in the first place? So really you need to make your own mistakes, you need to do your own path first, and then eventually one of them that's up there is eventually going to look down and going to be like, I need to help this guy. Because really the perspective of this is, whenever it comes down to you learning the ropes and pretty much you trying to take care of yourself, someone like me or even someone in general is going to look, I see myself in him. I really see myself in who he is, and I pretty much see myself a few years back when I was still trying to learn the rope. So whenever that happens, I guarantee you're gonna find probably the best mentor ever, because he's gonna go and ultimately just kind of give you everything that he ever learned, and really kind of give you everything in just you ever needed, and more that you even asked for. So this is really the perspective of, you need to get started, you need to start making your own mistakes, and then kind of like give it time, and eventually someone will approach you. Now, seek guidance and all those things, that's perfectly fine, but just gonna be respectful and curious about it. Just letting people know, like, hey, I'm stuck in this position. How did you overcome this position? Those are some of the smart questions to ask. Not so much of like, I need somebody to help me right now based on all these problems. You need to have a solution to your problems, but ultimately say, my solution is not working. How do I improve this? And that's when you're gonna have mentors approaching you. That's when people are gonna actually help you, because you showed that you have actually tried to help yourself. So number 4, mentors will find you. So that's pretty much what I've been saying, because it's everything in life. The more you seek something in life and you just keep chasing it, eventually that thing is just gonna keep running further and further. So it's like a rat race. You ultimately just have to let it go, focus on the now, focus on what you need to do in order for you to be successful right now, and kind of like use it as compound interest. Learn a little bit every single day, learn a little bit every single day from your mistakes, from your good deeds and all those things, what you did right and what you did wrong, and kind of like always have a future plan, but take it one day at a time. And eventually that mentor is going to come in and be like, hey, I see you struggling with this perspective of your business, or this perspective of life, or this perspective of leadership. Let me help you with this. So this is really where it comes down to. You pretty much give him the tools and he will help you. So number 5, be prepared and be hardworking. Guys, it's key. Work hard, play hard, and pretty much just be prepared all the time. Be prepared to just kind of come in with the work hard, and kind of just keep going, and eventually people are going to stick to you and really kind of be influenced by you. So don't be too worried about the overall aspect of things. Just be prepared and be working hard. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Have a wonderful time. Thank you.